Aloha, everybody. Hope you guys are all having an amazing Wednesday. Okay, you're going to need yoga mat, preferably some space. Obviously, change out of those jogging hose or those jogging pants into some workout clothes. Shoes, if you'd like, or you can go barefoot. I usually go barefoot just so I can feel the ground and keep my floor clean and my wife happy. So up to you. Got a really fun day planned. Gonna get a little bit more lateral today. Okay, so we're gonna be playing with some ISOs at the end. At the beginning, we're gonna be doing more volume. So we're gonna be playing with some more reps. I'm gonna give it about, take you into that dinner time hour, feeling good, feeling hungry, sweaty, and fit your needs for today. So thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and take that space that you have occupied in your house, whether that be a room, back room, living room, whatever you got. And I just want you to start off with a basic march. Now I'm going to give you this horizontal angle, and I just want you to see where I'm taking my legs and hands. So go ahead and join me. Nice and easy, basic march, up and down. Just get everything moving. Start to get that rhythm. Full foot on the ground. Nice and easy. Okay. From here, we're going to add a skip. So skipping in place, add some rhythm. You can alter that knee height. So you can alter that knee height. And if you don't know the rhythm, just start with the basic hop and then just kick your knee along with that rhythm. So it's a nice little beat that goes along with that skip. I'm going to give that 3, 2, 1, relax. One more exercise just to get that body temp up, get that core temp up. Okay? You're going to be in that base position. We're going to be doing just a little karaoke in place. So crossover, even if you don't have that much room, or same thing going the opposite way. So you can do this tiny too. You can do this kind of like a salsa dance. Let's just get that body moving. If you've been sitting all day or you've been working on the computer, let's move. Okay, let's move. Let's get those nice endorphins going. Let's flow a little bit. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, I love it. The sun just came out. From here, we're going to go into a weight shift. Okay, so soft knees, base position, shift to one side. And then all I'm going to do is just shift from side to side, balancing on one foot, okay? So shift side to side, balancing on one foot, loading up that hip and knee, trying to keep my posture nice and straight, okay? Keep that spine nice and straight. As I shift side to side, we're going to do this, okay, for another 15 seconds. Go ahead and get started if you haven't already. And all I'm really doing here is really trying to feel the weight distribution, okay, in my feet and get a little bit of glute activation while I'm at it. So side to side, big reach. Let's go. Another 5 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up. Shake it out. All right. So to add to that, I want to get into that base position, shift my weight to one side, and notice how my toe, my knee, and my nose are on one line here. I'm just going to shift that weight to one side. Then I want you to reach out, okay, with the opposite leg. Go ahead and reach as far as you can with that big toe, and then come up to a big twist. So reach that big toe out, come up to a big twist. Let's do this 5 times, okay? 5 reps. Still in that preparation phase of today's workout. So please try to have that body control, that body awareness, and slow things down. 5 each side here. So shift that weight, toe, knee, nose. Okay, reach out horizontally, then twist up at the top. Reach out, twist up. Little introduction to that multi crossover move that we know so well from that combine, okay? Now, to take that one step further, let's go into a drop lunge. So, shift that foot behind you, take that knee straight down, and you're gonna get into a nice drop lunge, where we'll go 3 each side, 6 total. Looks like this again. Let me show you. Step behind, drop that knee back. Step behind, drop the knee down. Notice how I'm crossing that midline, trying to coil up into my hip. 6 reps total, 3 each side. Let's get to work if you haven't already. Getting those hips nice and activated. Shake it out. Okay. Next movement for this movement prep. Okay. We're going to go into an inchworm. Okay. So all I'm going to do, stand up nice and tall, reach to the ceiling. I'm going to walk my hands out as long as I can, even past my shoulders, past my head. And then I'm going to meet my feet to my hands, meet myself back up at the top, turn around. If I'm in a small space, do it again. We're going to do this for 4. Let's do this for 4. Reach past the shoulders nice and long, locking that tail in, and then meeting my feet with my hands. Here we go. We got 2 more. Okay, reach up tall, get nice and long, walk it out. Activate that core and trunk. Hold until you can't hold any longer. And then walk it straight up. Switch it up. 1 more. Big reach. Now, I'm getting a lot of core activation here, but I'm also warming up, okay, that ankle range, that dorsal flexion, that soleus, and those calves. Very nice. Now from here, we're going to get into a little bit of a twist. So side to side, I just want you to twist. Notice how I'm planting that leg I'm twisting on and twisting the back leg. So similar to a golf swing or a baseball swing, I'm just letting my hands fly, reaching them back and forth. Now I want to do this for about 10. Okay, I just want to twist the body. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to start dropping that knee down to the ground and get a little bigger with my arms. So as my arms come up, I drop it down straight into a nice lunge, getting into my hips. Go ahead and try this for 10. All right. Very nice. Go ahead and take a little breath here. We got 2 more to add to this rotational theme. Let's go ahead and interlock our fingers, placing behind our head. All we're going to do is reach side to side, but notice how I keep my feet grounded. So I'm going side to side in a ballistic manner. I'm going to go for 8 here, just back and forth. Then I want you to try, okay, as if you had a ball in your hand, coiling into one side of your hip and then uncoiling. So coil in, coil out. Coil in, coil out. We're going to do 4. If you feel more comfortable with your hands across your chest, coiling in and out, go ahead and do that. So I just like to keep them over my head to really emphasize trying to keep that spine nice and neutral. 4 each side. Give that a try. I'll give you a little bit of time. Play with that. All right. Last piece of the puzzle for this preparation, okay? We're going to go single leg drops with a bound. So, looks like so, standing on 2. I pull that roof down into that nice single leg base position, right? And then I bound out and land on one leg, reset myself, okay? Let's try this 3 each side. On your own, drop down, bound out. Trying to land, absorb that force like a ninja, okay? Nice and soft with those feet. Nobody should even know you're jumping in the house, okay? You don't want to have those Frankenstein feet and be landing extremely hard. So drop to one leg, bound out. Nice and graceful, like a deer. Okay, hopping over that fence. Float as if you were a dancer. Back and forth, absorb that drop, bound out. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab some water. So, for today, like I said, you're just going to need that body weight and some space we are going to add to that bounding or that multi-theme that we just started. We're going to get into some lateral bounding. Everything we do on this first series, okay, is going to be to a count of 20. So 20 repetitions for each exercise. So if I do one side 10, the other side 10 equals 20, and so on and so forth. Now, for this first block, you are going to need a towel or something you can pull apart, okay? So go ahead and grab that if you don't have it now. We are going to be using that for some twisting. First exercise, to add to that position that we just got in with preparation. You're just going to be bounding side to side. Now, you can alter the distance, right? You can go higher in place if you don't have so much room, or you can get a little longer if you're feeling good today. So, up to you. We're going to do 20 reps. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Here we go. Load that hip and side to side. Coiling and uncoiling out of that hip. Now, feel free to take breaks. Reset yourself if you fall or you trip, okay? No big deal. This is totally on you. The good thing is I can only see the screen. I can't see you to correct you, okay? So 20 reps. Go ahead and give that a try. Exercise number 2. Take that towel, okay, or that substance. It could be a pillow, whatever you got. We're going to make that into, I call this about a foot or a foot and a half length. All we're going to do is pretend, okay? If this was my med ball, I'm going to grip this towel apart. A lot of tension to the shoulders and back. Keeping my feet in this somewhat of a row position. And all I'm going to do is continue that tension and rotate around my legs. Big Russian twist, 10 each side. Let me show you here. 10 each side. Trying to pull that towel apart the entire time. If you have a pillow, even better. If you have a med ball, that's the best. So we're just trying to replace and keep that structure and separation with that upper and lower body. Stay on the ground. We're going to go into that bear position that we love, but we're going to add a little twist on it. When I lift my right hand off the ground, my left foot's going to come off the ground. So a little bit of opposites here. All I'm doing is opposites. So when my right hand comes off, left leg comes off, and I'm just going up and down, counting for a second, and then getting my foot and hand back down. 10 on each side, 20 total. So, looks like so. Give you a little side angle. Go ahead and give that a try. You're really just trying to add a lot of stability through that trunk and core and trying to be as still as you can. You really just want to make all the coaches proud for when you come back to the gym. And your bear positions are absolutely amazing. 10 each side. If you want to get a little bigger, you can add that row if you like. Very nice. Once you finish 10, go ahead and stand up. We're going to be right back into those bounds, okay? Now I'm going to do this a little quicker. Like I said before, your own level, okay, your own pace, your own degree of difficulty on you. So, big lateral bounds, side to side. We got 20, 10 each side. Coil and uncoil those hips. And 20. I love those. Those are so fun. Remind me of my baseball days. Here we go. Grab that towel. Okay. Pretend that you're sitting in that rower. Good. So my toes are flexed towards me. My heels are dug into the ground. And all I'm doing is trying to create this nice line with my spine. Bunch of tension through my shoulders. And I'm just reaching side to side, touching that pinky onto the ground. 20 total 10 each side. Here we go. Come on. Let's make this a great set here. The beauty of body weight movements, whatever kind of day you're having, you just start moving, usually you'll feel a lot better. So ease into it. If you're ready to go, go ahead and go, but if you're not feeling it today, just push yourself, nice and slow, rep to rep, okay? Pair position opposites. Big tip here, try to keep those knees as close as you can to the ground. It's gonna add a little bit of that hip flexion. It's gonna add a degree of mobility, but you'll feel it a lot more if you stay strict with your butt down and knees close to the ground. Very nice, 20 total. Beautiful. All right, last set here. Let's make it a good one. A little less talking. Let's flow through each exercise real quick. Let's try to finish this in 3 minutes. Here we go. Lateral bounce, side to side. Coil, uncoil out of that hip. Remember, think about dancers, ballerinas. Let's be graceful here. Okay, we don't want to have those Frankenstein feet. Super important for every kind of athlete. I don't care if you're a runner, you ride bikes, run through the trails. If you don't understand internal, external positions of those hips, it's going to be tougher on your body. You're going to run into a lot of problems down the line. So getting in and out of those hips laterally, so important. Okay. Last set of Russian twists here. Let's rip that towel. Here we go. 10 each side, 20 total. Notice how my head follows the hands. Please do the same. Don't rush through it. Control. Name of the game here is control. Can you speed that body up and slow it down whenever you want? Okay. Last one. Opposite. Right hand, left leg, left hand, right leg. Okay? Try to stay as low as you can to the ground. Keep those arms extended. If you can, drag those knees out. Get a little primal. Get a little weird with that crawl. Add a shoulder touch. Add a knee touch. Whatever you can find to give yourself the most stability through that trunk. Very nice. 20 each side. Fantastic. All right. A little bit more of those isometrics that I like. So we're going to be doing 20 seconds of an isometric hold with 5 reps added. Okay. 3 different exercises. We're going to try to get through 4 rounds. Okay. So first exercise, you might have guessed it already. Big lateral lunge, getting into that hip, all the way at that bottom position. What does that mean for you? Okay, that means sinking into that hip, okay, to a position that my spine is still neutral, and I'm still justifying that weight transfer into my foot. So if I'm all wonky here, and I bend it too low with my upper body, my legs aren't doing anything, it's not the right position. So really reach, okay, hold that 20 seconds. So position, we're gonna add 5 reps. So 8 seconds here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 5 reps added. Going all the way through that movement and motion Meeting back up tall and then right into that other leg. Sink nice and low. 20-second hold. All that weight should be on one leg. My foot that's out should almost be able to lift it off the ground and not move. Here we go. 5 reps. 3, 4, 5. Notice how it's a little more bouncy with those lateral lunges. Feel free. If you want to do them a little slower, no big deal. All right. Going into exercise number 2. Okay. We're going to be going into a lateral pillow bridge off of our knees. Okay. So instead of doing it with my legs extended, I want you to bend those knees. Stick that belt buckle up. And then I want you to create that V with your knees. Shove that belt buckle to the sky. Once our 20 seconds is done, reach those hips down to the ground. Reach that opposite hand out. And give me a nice big row for 5. Here we go. Start up tall. Big 20-second hold. Reach. Row. Okay, reach. Row. Drop those hips. Shine that belt buckle right at me. Okay? Switch it up, other side. Nice tall position. Face you. Hold for 20. Now, if you want to keep your knees together, that's fine. All I ask is you really shove those hips in front of you instead of letting them drag behind. Okay? So really try to get those glutes fired. Once your 20 seconds is up, reach forward. We got 5. Very nice. All right, go ahead and stay on the ground. We're going to get into a downward dog position. Butt is up into the sky. Now, we're going to hold this position nice and stable like a statue for 20 seconds. 20-second downward dog. Then we're going to get into 5 push-ups. Okay, so big 20-second hold at the top. Really trying to drive my heels and head through my hands. And really just trying to get as much extension out of my shoulders as I can. So 20-second hold. Then we're going to complete 5 push-ups right after. Okay, so big 20-second hold. Then right into my push-ups. So add to that push-up. Go ahead and get back into that downward dog position. Push up right into downward dog. 5 times. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Holding at that bottom position. Okay. 20 seconds. Big isometric. Really trying to stand as still as possible in that structural position that we like. If you're not in the right position, just go ahead and maneuver your weight into a position that feels good. Okay? Get back up to the top and complete 5 reps. And 5. Very nice. Switch it up. Big lunge. Notice I'm really trying to keep that foot pointed towards you, not out. Okay, so I want to keep that linear foot position. Really trying to keep my knee gliding over my big toe. Okay. Hold, hold, hold. Big 20-second count in your head. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Nice and slow. 5 reps added in. Beautiful. We're back on the ground for more work. Getting into that nice DNS start position, or similar to a lateral pillar bridge off the knee. Okay, just want you to hold for 20 seconds up top. Get to that top position. Now, if you want to add a little row, want to pinch that scap back, go ahead and do so. If you want your hand to be up, wherever, okay? 20-second hold, and then 5 reps at it. Reach, hips go down, reach out towards me, pull up, right to that rib cage. Five reps each side. 20 seconds here. Really try to own that top position. I know 20 seconds can go by fast, but let's try to be statued at the top. Let's be mobile through that range. And 5, very nice. Okay. Now if you're having some trouble with that downward dog push-up, okay, you're having some trouble, once you get into that push-up, just get into this high plank position, and then I want you just to reach back for 5. After that 20-second hold, of course. Here we go. I can. Back is nice and flat. Here we go, 5 reps. Very nice. All right. We got time for one more set, okay? So, last set here. Let's really get as low as we can into those hips. If you want to go a little less time with those ISOs, feel free. We have about 2 minutes left until 6 o'clock. Okay, I understand people have priorities, but please, if you're going to go off this last set, let's do it as hard as we can. Okay, so 20-second hold, right into 5 reps. Be bouncy off that ground, to be athletic. Let's continue that theme that we started the day with. We were nice and fresh when we started. Let's keep that effort up. Keep that intensity up. Okay, even though we're nice and still like a statue, we're still holding everything nice and tight. Here we go. 5 reps. Very nice. On this next exercise, instead of holding at the top, okay, I just want you to get through 5 nice and slow and controlled reps. So, you're going to hold at the top, and I just want you to get through those 5. As you can see, trying to get my hips extended, really reaching across my body, trying to get coiled up, similar to the position we started in earlier today. Other side. Get to that top position for me. I'm trying to face you. Reach and row. Very nice. All right, last exercise here. Downward dog with those 5 push-ups. Okay, I really want you to get long. Let's stress that shoulder area. And let's really dig in and hold for 20 here, okay? Hold for 20. Let's finish strong. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push-ups with downward dog. Very nice. Great job. Go ahead and grab us for your water. We are going to do a little regen. I understand some people have to leave. so reviewing today, we did a little bit more multi-direction, got into some coiling up, a little bit of separation with the upper and lower body, trying to get in and out of that hip. That was the big theme today, wrapping around that lateral lunge, okay, DNS star, and that overhead position with the downward dog. I know it's a yoga position, but great for the shoulders, okay? Great introduction to trying to get some prone positions and pressing, okay? If you can't do a full push-up or if you have a little bit of shoulder stress, I think it's really great to kind of digest what we just did, retain it, and use it to your own advantage, okay? So take this home with you and kind of feed off of it. Take it to a place you want to go to. Write this stuff down, okay? Just try to record it so you can coach yourself. I know it's tough sometimes. You might want somebody to tell you what to do, but your best coach is going to be yourself, okay? So just remember that. The more you can coach yourself up, the more aware you are of your body, okay? I think the better you're going to be in the long run, okay? Or even the better you're going to be able to voice your opinion, okay? And tell somebody you need help. So, again, thank you for joining me on this Wednesday. I hope I was okay, and I hope that you had a good time before dinner and was able to move a little bit and get a sweat on. Let's go into a little bit more of a regen session now and stretch. So, adding to that theme that we just got into, let's knock it out into that tripod position. So one knee's down, opposite leg is straight. All I want you to do from here is drive that hip back, okay, and reach out with the same hand that your knee is down with, and then reach through that hole as long as you can get. You should feel a big stretch in that adductor, and then meet yourself back to the middle. Don't worry about rotating up. So reach through that hole, nice and long, and then back up top. Let's do that for a count. Let's do 5 reps each side. Very nice. Switch it up. Hand out, drive hips back, reach through that hole. Nice and long. Drive through. Try to keep that foot that's out, that nice straight leg, with my entire foot nice and flat. Okay, so it shouldn't be on my big toe. I should be nice and flat with that foot. Trying to get as long as possible. You're really trying to stress some T-spine and a little bit of rotation, and you're still coiling through that hip from where we started today. So, some really good positions there. Let's go on our back. Okay, and let's drive that leg into our chest, into some leg cradles. So flaring that knee out, hugging that knee, getting into a little bit of external rotation. Drive your foot down. We're going to do this for 5. So drive it into our chest for 2 or 3 seconds. Drive down. Okay, switch it up. Five on each side. And last one, okay, quadruped position. Big lat stretch. Okay, try to throw your thumbs up to the sky. And I just want you to drive your hips to the ground. Big extension, flexion of the hips with that lat stretch. 5 each. Go ahead and finish on your own. Really like to add those nice static stretches at the end, just to add some more range. Again, try to retain this information, trying to use it to your own advantage. We want you to perform at your optimal level, whatever that means, and make you the best you can be, to be honest, and upgrade your life in any way. So please reach out to us if you would like. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time, and hope to see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good evening. Mahalo.